I am tired of just talking about blockchain. I'm tired of it because I've been doing it for many years around the world. Most of you last saw me as president of the BSV Blockchain Association, hosting our big global convention here in Dubai. And we've talked about blockchain around the world for so long, and the reason I'm tired of it is that I want to actually see blockchain be useful. Because seeing is believing. And it's why I've embarked on a new journey to build business initiatives around the world to help people see blockchain technology in real use. You saw me last talking about creating a world of good. And I really believe in that. I've spent a lot of the last years traveling around the world to drive blockchain technology that can be seen, I hope, in places such as my native-born country of Vietnam, where the government asked me back to keynote an event about the intersection of the internet and blockchain technology. And I'm trying to help realize seeing blockchain technology there. Or with my colleagues here, where we went to Pakistan several times, including the beginning of the year, meeting with the president at the presidential palace, trying to drive education to see blockchain technology there with great fashion, which I'm hoping to turn this into an NFT one day. And we're seeing it in places like Saudi Arabia, where we've been to as well as here in the UAE. But I don't think that's enough. Around the world, I want to see blockchain used for all countries, all people, all types of users, from consumers, enterprise, government, all socioeconomic sectors, all industry uses. And that's why I've launched my company here in Dubai called Blockchain for All, an advisory, consulting, and solutions providing service to help companies, governments, and other organizations see blockchain technology in use. I've already had over 35 companies and organizations around the world contact me before I even announced I was doing this, asking for my help. So I'm going to be helping a lot of companies. But I'm here today to talk about the first major company that I am, at least at this point, prepared to unveil. I'll be participating with a group of partners in a new venture called Metarena, because this is a real way to see blockchain technology in sight with the metaverse visually. A company to create sites and facilities that create virtual entertainment and immersive experiences. We've all heard about XR, VR, AR, and the metaverse. And the future, we believe, is what we call extended reality. XR, the combination of all that, where our environments, digitally and physical, create an immersive entertainment or learning experience for us. We're already seeing attempts for music and concerts, such as this company, which created a virtual concert platform for music artists such as Justin Bieber, who's attempted it. We're seeing it with esports, having esports competitions done in stadiums that can also become virtualized. We're seeing it for theater and the arts, where we're creating shows around the world that are more immersive in their production value to create a unique experience. So I'm joining a core team. Some of you may have seen these people come speak at our global blockchain convention here in Dubai. They're two of my friends based in London. One is Ketan Makwana, who will be here in Dubai in about a week. He is a historical tech entrepreneur and investor. And my good friend Michael Jacobson, who I've known for many years, who is a well-known entertainment and leisure entrepreneur. He worked for many years in Australia. He's Australian, managing companies that have sites, theaters, sports stadiums, convention centers. And he also acquired the rights years ago to the Dirty Dancing movie franchise and turned it into a billion-dollar stage musical that toured the world. So his real interest is modernizing live entertainment. And then there's me. The team of us have launched a company, which will be completed soon, called Metarena, where we're trying to create phygital arenas. Arenas, theaters, sites that combine physical and digital experiences. We have a roadmap in 5 years to launch 5 of these sites across 5 continents. The funding has already been procured and committed for the first site, which will go, hopefully, to ground building next year, and it's in the development and design phase right now in East London. So ground will hopefully break on this site next year in London. We have 85 million British pounds, about 100 million US dollars, depending on the day, with the British pound falling in value, already funded to build this site. And our investment fund that is working with us has already committed to at least $100 million each for the 4 remaining sites. The second site we want to do is in the UAE. And although Dubai became the obvious point of location to consider, after some discussion, my team and I are open to considering other places in the UAE, perhaps even Al-Khaimah. And then Singapore, Sydney, and Miami round out the map. What will these arenas do? Well, they'll be vertical. It'll be like the Senate arenas in Star Wars, if you're a Star Wars fan, in which we have things that create the digital experience that metaverse really should be, where you have an immersive pod that you sit in, like those Senate films in Star Wars, haptic floors, floors that actually move, that can actually create experiences that you feel as part of a theater or sports experiences, small sensory sprays, you've seen some of those in theaters, VR headsets, as well as what's called gallery glass for live viewing and AR. The arenas will also be able to host live events, avatar events, because we're also going to be having volumetric studios where you have multiple cameras that can capture your body from multiple angles instead of just two-dimensional, as well as streamed events from anywhere in the world, as well as the power to host VR and AR festivals. We'll also have within these buildings an incorporated volumetric studio. You see a picture of that on the left, so you can actually be live creating in the actual building, as well as digital production studios, because part of our plan is not just to provide the physical site, but to provide services to help entertainment companies, sports companies, perhaps even governments create their own metaverse experiences. So we'll also be a service provider. What does this all have to do with blockchain and BSV? Well, Metarena has already confirmed a partnership with Transmira, which is an American AR/VR company that uses the BSV blockchain to create the digital twinning that is necessary to create a metaverse experience. So Transmira is already working with a company in the United States called Aerometrics to digitally twin entire cities, such as this in Los Angeles. So they can create digital twins of buildings, of the places from which you might do a concert and a conference, and then broadcast that essentially into an immersive experience in these Metarenas. And they use the BSV blockchain for this purpose, as well as others. We foresee much more uses of blockchain technology for payments, tokens that are used within the metaverse immersive experience, and many, many other things. There's so many things which we haven't even thought of. This is all at various early stages, but our ultimate goal is to use blockchain technology in a way that you can see. So instead of just talking about blockchain or the metaverse or a crypto payment or a token transfer, you could see it in an immersive, exciting, visually compelling, theatrical Metarena powered by blockchain. We'd love to bring one to the UAE, perhaps even Al-Khaimah. And the good thing is we don't need money. A lot of people have asked us, do you need money from the government? What we could do is, however, have lots of government and commercial partnerships in which we can enhance this experience. Getting land guarantees from governments helps to actually build the process. We're funded, but we're looking for opportunities to work with people around the world to finally bring the reality of immersive reality to life. And we'd love to do it here in the UAE.